So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You got to pimp my ride.
Hello, all my sirs, mateys, and ladies out there. How's it going? It's Brad Whelan, also known as Jimmy J57, and welcome back to another episode of Pimp My Ride on GTA 5. Now, today we're going to be doing the new Turismo R supercar. This car is so cool. This came out with the business update that just came out today. Now, if you're surfing the web, I guess it came out yesterday, technically, for Xbox. There's a little glitch you could do, but today is officially out, and let me tell you, this car is sick. The DLC came out with 3 new cars, a new plane, 2 new guns, and a whole bunch of different stuff. So this is the only supercar that came out, and let me tell you, this car is pretty damn sick looking. It looks kind of like a McLaren. It's really sporty looking, super awesome, and it is very fast. I have had intel given to me by Steven that this car has the best acceleration out of any stock model of supercars in the game. Now, I'm not sure about pimped out cars, but this thing has faster acceleration apparently than the Entity and faster than the Adder. So, like, this thing's ridiculous. Okay, this is a good car. So we're going to be pimping it out today, and let's get started. So first we'll get max armor, of course, max brakes, get those race brakes on there, level 4 EMS upgrade, and now onto the exhaust. So we have oval exhaust, chrome tip exhaust, my bad, race exhaust, and then obviously stock exhaust. So I'm thinking the race exhaust looks the coolest, has those little kind of blue and purple rings on the inside, makes it look pretty cool. So I'm going to put those on. Horn, now here's another cool thing came out with the DLC. If you look down here, we have some new horns, classical horns. So we got classical horn 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm thinking out of these ones, classical horn, I think I like classical horn 1. I'm going to go with classical horn 1 for that one. Now lights, xenon lights, yes please. Yellow and black plate, of course. Now onto the respray. Now, fortunately, this car actually has 2 colors. You can't really tell right now because this is how the car came out of my garage. It was all black. But this car actually has 2 colors. So I'm going to start off first with the secondary color. And as you can see here, this is what changes with the secondary color. You get the little side panel there with the Turismo R on it that changes. And then around the glass where you sit on the inside of the car, around the cabin, I guess you could call it, that is where the other part of the secondary color is. So I think I'm going to make this a matte black just for now, because it goes really nicely with what I'm thinking for the secondary color. Now, I'm going to go with the metallic. If you sirs don't know, I love metallics. They're like my best friend. I use them on almost everything. So first of all, one thing, look at this combo though. Red and black, this is like classic combo. Red and black always looks great together, but look at the back of the car. See, this is what you see when you're driving. That looks sick, doesn't it? Looks friggin' awesome. But see, the only thing is this combo is a great combo. I would definitely recommend using it if you're pimping a car. This is a great combo to use, but the only thing is, for me, this combo is very overused. I've used this on plenty of cars, and I don't want to, you know, get you sirs bored with my coloring, pimping, respraying skills. So we're going to go down through, and I have another idea for this car, and here it is. Race yellow and matte black. See, this is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to put the race yellow on there. Look at the back of the car now. Doesn't that look sick? It looks like an actual race car. Now, there's tons of combos for this car that work really well, but I do love this one, okay? So what I'm thinking is the only thing is the matte black that you can see around the cabin of the car there, I'm going to call it. It kind of leaves an orange glow on it because the pearlescent is actually yellow for race yellow. And I don't know, I don't like the orangish glow on the black with the yellow. It just doesn't look right for some reason. So what I'm thinking is I'm actually going to change the pearlescent to more of a white so that we can have a nice white glow. Okay, here we go. So ice white looks better. There we go. So we have a nice white glow on the black, which white and black always look great together. They kind of contrast. And then we also have that nice white glow shine on the race yellow too, which looks really nice. So I think that looks a lot better than that yellow pearlescent. Looked kind of weird. Now, secondary color, I already got that handled. Now we're onto the roof. So the only option for roof is the painted roof, which, hell yeah, that looks a lot better than that carbon roof on there. It looks a lot better with the, you know, the matte black with the shine I just finished putting on there, so that looks great. Now onto the spoiler. We actually have 2 spoilers for this car. It kind of looks naked on the back here, so we need to put a spoiler on there. We have the carbon wing or the GT wing. Now, I like big spoilers, to be honest, so I'm thinking GT wing, but the only thing is with this car, the carbon wing almost looks like it integrates into the car nicely. Like it looks nicer integrated into the car instead of the GT wing. So I think I almost might go with the carbon wing for this one. So I'm going to try it. Now, obviously, both work great. It's not that big of a deal, but it is just, you know, it's your opinion, whatever. Now, you guys got to check out this one thing. I noticed this thing while I was just, you know, checking out the car for the first time this morning. Look at the suspension. It goes from stock suspension to full competition suspension and barely goes down at all. That's how low this car is to the ground. It's freaking already like scraping the ground. So I'm gonna put suspension on there, obviously, just because suspension, you know, whatever. I got tons of money, but like it doesn't do anything. Like it barely goes up and down. Like, but I mean, obviously, suspension affects your stats and that kind of stuff. So now we'll go into full race transmission, turbo tuning. Of course, we want to get that nice fast acceleration. And now we're on to wheels. So I think I already have in mind what kind of wheels I want. I want high-end wheels, and I'm going to go down to my favorite Super Gees. Love me some Super Gees. So I'm thinking this wheel looks the best. Now I'll keep looking through, and yeah, nothing. Okay, now we're just on to the carbon wheels. Alright, yeah, I'm thinking that one looks the best. Now we'll go into wheel color. The only thing is I want to go with my black and yellow kind of theme. Like, you know, black and yellow, black and... I mean, but I'm not trying to be like the song or anything, but I want to go with that theme with the wheels, but the only thing is, I don't know, I find that black too dark. Like, it just seems, I don't know, it seems too dark. So what I'm thinking is I'm actually going to make it, like, lighter, so black steel or, oh, there we go, stone silver. Okay, yeah, so that makes it a bit lighter, makes it look more like an alloy, but a little bit different than the alloy, because the alloy is the original that it comes in. So a bit darker. It's in between black and white, so I kind of like that. So we'll leave it at the stone silver. Now, on wheel accessories, we'll get custom tires and bulletproof tires, of course. But if you sirs notice here, new with this update too, we get new tire smokes. Look at this, purple tire smoke and green tire smoke. Now we still have the red down here, don't worry. But the only thing, let me tell you about these tire smokes. They're not what you think they are. They're not like the green tire smoke is lime green, like the really bright green, or like purple tire smoke is the bright purple. No, these tire smokes are kind of dark. Like the green is like a dark green, and the purple is more like a Schaefer purple. So unfortunately, they are kind of dark. They don't stand out as much as you'd want them to. Like that's why I use my crew color as a bright purple, so I could use the tire smoke of it. But anyway, for this car, I'm using just yellow tire smoke. I thought I'd just fill you sirs in on that. And now we'll get the limo tint windows. So I believe we are officially done this car. Let's take this out for a spin. This is a very nice car. It's still daylight out, so that's great. You can see the nice shine on my car. This car, let me tell you, is fast. Let's do a little burnout here. Yeah, alright, let's go. Now, the one thing I noticed about this car right away is the handling is a lot different. When you're taking these corners, you're going to notice this car turns a little bit differently than the other supercars you're used to driving. This thing actually handles the turns really well, but also sometimes like completely spins out. It's brutal. So you got to get used to the handling a little bit, I believe. But see, like right there, this car can get tossed around very easily. It's a very lightweight car, but is also very fast. So if you sirs enjoy that kind of stuff, definitely check out this car. Like this thing has pure speed and very lightweight. So I think this thing's going to give the Adder and the Entity a run for its money in races. Fully pimped, people can do a lot of damage with this thing. Tis a very nice car. Thank you very much, Rockstar, for actually putting a good car in the DLC this time. Because, I mean, the Roosevelt, you're not winning any races with that thing. That thing's just for amusement. So if you sirs enjoyed this episode of Pimp My Ride, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you have not already. And stay tuned for the other cars coming up for Pimp My Rides. The Jester, the Dinka Jester, and the Albany Alpha are the two other cars that I will be pimping in the next couple days because they have come out with this DLC, and, you know, new cars are just awesome. So I thank you sirs so much for watching this episode of Pimp My Ride, and as always, have a good day.